Hey, welcome to another episode of the Funnel Your Business Show. I am your host, Roxanne Oates, your funnel strategist. And today we are going to talk about the one missing ingredient that you need to get your funnel to convert. Okay, so if you're having a hard time, converting your funnels, definitely want to listen to this. But before I begin, you know what? If you're a business coach and you're tired of having to grind and hustle to fill your discovery calls and your courses, let's talk. Chatwithroxanne.com. I believe in having a grind free empire. We shouldn't have to grind. There are predictable systems that we can create and put into your business that can take away that grind and for your lead generation. Okay. All right. So now back to that one missing ingredient that we're going to talk about to get your funnel to convert. And that one missing ingredient is storytelling, right? Storytelling is such a really great skill to have. I mean, you can tell stories about anything, right? I mean, if you even think about it, the most popular movies and books and things like that all have a good story, right? Something that you can just pick up and remember and be like, man, this is good, right? It wasn't like a research document and you just had to look at all this text. It was actually like, wow, I can remember the story. I can remember what happened. I know the plot. I know the characters. So you can use the same in your business as well. A lot of times, we think, oh, we can create an opt-in page and just talk about the benefits and the features and why that is important and why that has a time and a place. What's the main story that you're telling in the first place, right? Are you just talking about benefits and features? Or are you trying to make yourself relatable and seem like a human being that actually went through things, right? Because we go through ups and downs. Share them in your marketing and you will definitely see results for sure. The programs and things that I've bought into is because their marketing seemed like they understood me and they had a great story and they understood my story and they went ahead, and that's when I just enrolled in their course or program or got on their discovery calls. Okay. Speaking of which, let me actually tell you a quick story about a health coach that I previously worked with, and I was to set up some campaigns for them. Okay, so this health coach has, they have programs as well, but when I came on board, they had products and they had a store, and they wanted to bring me on to help, set up some email campaigns. To sell their bundle, and their bundle was about $170, so it wasn't necessarily cheap as well. And another thing was, even though this email list was big, however, the sales were not going too well previously before I came in the picture. So because of this, it just kind of was like an uphill battle. I'm the new kid on the block. I want to impress the client. The list is like pretty much dead. No one's really buying anything from it. And then it's like $170 bundle. So it wasn't necessarily the cheapest item that they had that they were selling. So I definitely had an uphill battle, so to speak. I was like, man, how I just have these things and I just really want to do a good job. So then I sat there and I said, you know what? Let me just take a look at the bundle even more, and just looking at the bundle, just doing different research. And then I realized, wait a minute, this is it was in October, and this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Wait a minute, the bundle that we're selling is to help women control their hormones so that they can just have a healthier body, their mind and their body to be healthy. And the hormones was a really big for this health coach. That was their thing. That was their thing they stand for was the um, adjusting your hormones can do that. And they had a special bundle for that. And I was like, wait, it's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I created a story based off of how that bundle can, like in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we want to offer you this bundle to help you fight that, to help you, even if it's you or a loved one or someone that you know, so that you won't have to be the next statistic, is pretty much how it went. That's not the whole email word for word, but you know what? Because I was able to tell a story about the product and the bundle, not necessarily focusing on just the benefits and features, but telling the story about, how it's important to take care of your health so that you can avoid, things like breast cancer and things like that. And, the good news is from that campaign, it ran for 4 days and it generated $13,000 in revenue for the client. And this is for a $170 bundle. I mean, that's not really bad. I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't be mad if I was able you know, to have that. So that just goes to show you the power in stories. You can use stories in anything. You can tell a story on how you first started in your business, right? How you, even if you had a pivot in your business, right? If you change courses, why a product or service was created. If you have testimonials, the story of the testimonial, not just this is the testimonial, but this is the story behind it. So there's a lot of ways to tell stories to make you relatable. And, the story that I just told, if you're like, wow, I would like to have that in my business, chat with Roxanne, right? I'm telling that story because it's showing an example. It's showing that I do know how to use marketing to make money, right? I can do that with emails. There's different ways that I can do that. And if you chat with me, we'll get that going and see what's the best way for you. But telling the story, it was just an easy way for certain things to stand out, to know that I was struggling beforehand. I didn't know how to say this, how to present this product to people in a way that they were going to respond to it. And then I overcame it. I just really took some time. I got the idea about breast cancer awareness and to create a story about that. And it flew off. Like it literally sold, it was $13,000 worth of products in 4 days. So that was something I was very happy and very proud of. So again, telling stories. If you know that, you're just putting an opt-in page with the benefits and features, try telling a story, and it doesn't have to be long. It can be really quick as well. But use that tool, use that arsenal, right? Use that in your arsenal and in your little tool bank is I can just tell a story of this, tell a story about that, and you watch how people are engaging with what you have to say. Okay. So if you're a business coach, you need help building your empire, right? You're ready, you're tired of grinding to fill your discovery calls and get your courses filled, come and chat with me, chat with Roxanne, so we could talk about how to build your grind free empire. Take care.